with lots of love by Hans Wilhelm. Toby loved visiting Nana Bear. She told great stories and made the world's best cookies. Toby loved Nana Bear and Nana Bear loved Toby. Nana Bear loved someone else too, Lottie Dot, her yellow cockatoo. "Why do you call her Lottie Dot?" asked Toby. "Because she has lots of little red dots on her tummy," said Nana Bear. "Each dot is like a little red heart and says, 'I love you, Dot.'" One cold morning, millions of little snowflakes danced around Nana Bear's house. Lottie Dot felt like dancing too. So she squeezed through an open window, spread her wings, and off she flew. She didn't come back for her lunch. She didn't come back for her snack. And she didn't come back for her dinner. Lottie Dot didn't come back at all. When Nana Bear realized that Lottie Dot was gone, she asked all her friends to help her search for the cockatoo. "Oh dear, it's freezing outside," Nana Bear kept saying. "Lottie Dot will be so cold. We have to find her!" Everyone searched and searched, but they didn't find Lottie Dot. Toby was very sad for Nana Bear. Then, he had an idea. He made posters telling people about Nana Bear's lost cockatoo and he put them up on all the trees in the street. "Lost! Lottie Dot! A yellow cockatoo! Belongs to Nana Bear! 17 Winter Cove! That should do it," thought Toby. But nobody had seen Lottie Dot. And as the days passed, Nana Bear grew sadder and sadder. Toby went to her house every day and tried to make her smile. But it was no use. Nana Bear kept thinking about Lottie Dot, and every time she did, she cried. Toby was miserable. He had never seen Nana Bear so upset. As he walked home through the snow, he wondered what he could do to cheer her up. Then, he had another idea. "I know!" he shouted. At home, Toby got out his crayons, paper, scissors, and glue, and drew a lovely picture of Lottie Dot. He made Nana Bear a special card. He made it with lots of care and he made it with lots of love. When the card was finished, Toby was very pleased with it. But just to be sure, he glued red paper hearts all around Lottie Dot. And he signed the card with hugs and kisses. Next, Toby asked his mother for gift wrapping paper. But even with all the sheets of paper stuck together, they were not big enough to cover Toby's card. So, Toby found a huge sheet of newspaper and wrapped up the card. Finally, he decorated the newspaper envelope with a big red heart. When he arrived at Nana Bear's house, Toby found her crying. All she could think of was Lottie Dot lost in the snow. So Toby gave her the envelope. "Oh my! How beautiful!" exclaimed Nana Bear when she unwrapped the newspaper and saw the card. "I made it myself, with lots and lots of love," said Toby. Nana Bear hugged Toby and put the card on her mantelpiece. Then she began to fold up the newspaper it had been wrapped in. Suddenly, Nana Bear gasped and her eyes grew larger and larger. "What's the matter?" asked Toby. "Look, Toby!" Nana Bear exclaimed and pointed at a message in the newspaper. "Someone has found Lottie Dot." Found. Yellow cockatoo with red spots. Mr. and Mrs. Cottontail. Rabbit Hill. "She's alive! Let's go and get her." And out of the house they rushed. Toby had never seen Nana Bear run before. He could hardly keep up with her. When they reached Mr. and Mrs. Cottontail's cottage, Toby and Nana Bear knocked on the door. After a moment, the door swung open and into Nana Bear's arms flew Lottie Dot, squawking with delight. We found her sitting on our roof, shivering with cold," explained Mrs. Cottontail. "But we didn't know who she belonged to." Nana Bear and Toby were overjoyed to have Lottie Dot back, and Lottie Dot was overjoyed to be back. "I know," said Nana Bear. "We must have a big party at my house to celebrate." The Cottontails and all Nana Bear's friends came to the party. As everyone ate cake and drank honey tea, Nana Bear told over and over again the story of the beautiful card Toby had given her and how it had brought Lottie Dot home. And all because it was made with lots and lots and lots of love. The end.